Taurus, welcome back. If you're watching this during your birthday, happy birthday. It is actually Mother's Day that I am doing a few of these. So happy Mother's Day to all of you who are mothers out there and to your mothers. This is for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's a relationship reading. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Energy for you and the person that you're thinking about. And let's see it. Okay, and we'll do some oracles and some clarifying cards as well. You're in the energy of the Strength card. Beautiful beginning. You see your person in the energy of the Page of Cups. By the way, I'm using the Fountain deck. You feel about your person the Eight of Wands. I'm sorry, this is actually the Eight of Coins. Your person is in the energy of the Three of Cups. They see you as the Fool, in the energy of the Fool, and then they feel about you the Knight of Wands. Energy between the two of you is the High Priestess. Obstacle, advice. Obstacle, Six of Coins. Advice is the Eight of Swords. Potential outcome is the Queen of Coins. And I want you to see her. Queen of Coins, potential outcome. Put that one down here, actually. Bottom of the deck energy is the Five of Cups. Okay, and I'll lean that one up. So, yeah, bottom of the deck energy, the Five of Cups. Let me just take a look at this across the board. So, sorry you had to wait for this reading, by the way. All right, so you're actually in a very, I think you're actually in a very confident place. And, yeah, I think you're actually in a very confident place. So you are in the energy of strength. And see, I think you see your person, just kind of getting a read right away. I think you see your person being less evolved and a bit more still working out their issues and still working out their downside, shadow side, wounded side, or whatever it is they're working on, you know, their mistakes. They're still either growing, healing, evolving. And I think you're showing up here as potentially stronger, let's just say. And I don't mean to be saying stronger just because you're in the strength zone. You see your person as the Page of Cups. And they feel about you the Knight of Wands. They have a lesser evolved energy, even though it's maybe, you know, fleeting, passionate, in and out, maybe looking at you kind of a bit more on the connection side, less committal. So they may be, you know, they certainly still have an attraction, but it's just less evolved, less mature, less consistent, less reliable. And you kind of see them as that too. You see them as flirtier. You don't see them, not that you're not taking them seriously. You're willing to work on it. The way you feel about them is the Eight of Coins, that, you know, you might be willing to work on it under the right circumstances. But I really feel that you're feeling that it would have to be the absolute right circumstances, this person that you're thinking about. I think that, you know, if your person has communicated to you recently, I think you are trying to take them seriously. You're trying to take them with whatever intention they're bringing, you know, you're trying to. However, they are in the energy of the Three of Cups. So again, I think it's a lighter energy. It's a more getting together with friends, maybe celebrating. I mean, there's not a lot of people being able to get together physically as much in certain areas of the world right now. But I think that they experienced more of a loss recently with this than you. They see you as kind of willing to take a chance, start new. I don't know if it's just start new with them or just start new in your life. It's not lost on them that you're feeling strong. They see you as being strong and confident and magnetic, and they see you as someone who has a strength and would be willing to take risks. and that you may be in the new chapter of your life. I'm wondering if either of you is even communicating what you're really thinking or feeling to each other, because you do have the energy of the high priestess between the two of you. So that's a mutual energy. So that would be that even though one of you may be more feeling a loss than the other, you're both feeling skittish about this in some way. You both are feeling somewhat hesitant, mysterious. There's mysterious vibes being exchanged back and forth. There does need to be resentment and anxiety released, Eight of Swords, as your advice card. Right now the obstacle is the Six of Coins. So being able to give freely without resentment, without needing something in return. I think whatever went down in the past made one or both of you feel upset and resentful, or for the moment, just tenuous about how much do you reveal. You do have a willingness to work on it. They do have an attraction. We're going to pull more cards. The ultimate possible outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. So this idea that something could be salvaged, something could be nurtured, or together or separately. So that's a really positive outcome, something tangible, some tangible result, the ability to have a positive either connection or familial, relationship. So there's a potential positive outcome. Let's pull more cards. Let's see about your side. Let's pull a couple oracles on your side and on your person's side as it speaks to what else is really going on, and then some actual messages. So I think that I don't want to say the word ghost. I don't think ghosting per se. I would just say that you're both holding your cards fairly close to your chest right now. For some reason, I think if there were to be a reconciliation, I think that you are in a different zone and your person would be more likely to try and come at it from the same way and actually almost act like nothing has, I could picture from these energies that if the person did get the nerve to come around, or when they come around, they would have an energy almost of trying to act light about it, joke about it, or like nothing fully has transpired, even though they deeply feel something has transpired. Material world, interesting. You're kind of acting like a boss in your world, it looks like. And healing. Yeah, so they see you as being able to carve out a new chapter, and you are in a new chapter of healing. That's awesome. So you are in a healing period, Taurus, and watching out for your own abundance. Eight of Coins, Queen of Pentacles, and the Strength card. That's very beautiful. So what about for them? Let's see. Big question will be just during this period over the next month or so, will you be able to actually come together in some ways? Or something left to be said? Is there something left to do? Or are the two of you needing to kind of work on something separately? You definitely are working on healing and building up your own health, wellness, material wellness, all of that, which is amazing. Yeah, they would be prone to action. And just like I said earlier, they're still not awakened. They still have growth to do. They still have evolution to do. They want to take action, but simultaneous to that, they still have growing to do. I got that from the beginning of the reading. They're a more immature, quote unquote, an immature energy. Between you seeing them as a page, them feeling as a knight, you're in the Strength card, So I'm not sure who's feeling the greater loss. You can tell me in your comments, but they still have some growing to do and some actions to take before they can evolve into the person or energy that would come together where you are. And, of course, you're healing too. So you both are doing that in different ways and at different rates. So if there were any messages that this person could give you, what would they be, Taurus? I feel badly for the way that I've treated you. You didn't deserve that. They're aware. And I've never forgotten you, even if you think I have. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so that definitely comes up with they still have this underlying feeling and passion for you. I don't know if it fits in their life right now. They're on to something else maybe, or they're not in your life at this moment. I get the feeling the two of you are at a distance. But they do recognize what they did and how that impacted you. And for those of you that I'm reading for, they feel bad about it. What else is in the seeking within? I'm also just getting, not a stubbornness, but that you know your place. With the High Priestess and the Queen of Coins and the Strength card, I just feel like you're feeling this level of confidence where you know your place and you're not going to let somebody kind of knock you back off of where you've come. You're not going to go backward. You know, if you're on a healing path and you're seeing positive results in your life and somebody comes around and they can't offer you enough, you're definitely not going to go backward, or you're definitely going to be very wary of anything that could take you backward. And for those of you that are experiencing moods during this time, and actually, you know, it's a common phenomenon, you know, that a lot of people are going through all over the world. So whether you have someone in your life or whether you're experiencing some you know, depression or, you know, issue right now, this is a message for those of you who need to hear it. So in depression, we experience numbness, a flatness of spirit. I'm sorry for the background noise that you're getting right now in my house, because even though I told people I was recording, there's not really recognition of not making background noise. So I guess it was just for a second. In depression, we experience numbness, a flatness of spirit, a sense of loss, as if a part of us is missing. The light of life has dimmed and you yearn for the deep rest. There, begin a gentle search for signs of life. Can you feel your face, your lips, or your feet? It may be time to seek help. It is by going into the abyss that we rediscover the treasure of life. And that's a quote by Joseph Campbell. So it's very real if people are experiencing isolation, more anxiety and depression, or it's really triggering anxiety and depression. The reading would also say that one or both of you is definitely feeling sad or a loss. So, you know, this is definitely confirming for me that it's probably time to kind of search that, stay with it, and maybe as needed get help if that's the case, finding ways that work for you in order to do that. You know, the High Priestess is so introspective and does trust her intuition and where things are guiding her. So this is one or both of you having the ability to trust that you will get through this phase no matter what it is, and that you can stay with the full range of emotions. You know, getting through things isn't just tapping our positive emotions, because that would be numbing. You know, numbing out our whole range of emotions. You can't get to happiness and contentment without experiencing the full range of emotions. I think those of you who study that sort of thing or know that, or are seekers or light workers know that. It's just harder when it's you. So I wish you luck in dealing with that emotion, doing the best that you know how to do with that. But it's usually working through it, not avoiding it, that we get to those other sides. And if you need help, you know, to ask for it. But you seem to be in many respects with good energy coming and in a good place. So find your ways, if you can, to release that and do the healing needed to get back to your wise High Priestess energy and ultimately your Queen of Cups energy, Taurus. This is you. And that's in the offing for you. That's a possibility. That's your auspicious outcome. That's amazing and beautiful. So with that, I'm going to leave you here. Please let me know any comments, and just let me know if any of this is resonating for you. Yeah, so see you soon and take good care. Thanks.